to that round. Still some things to work out here. Some of these matchups are huge to see if wrestlers can stay alive for an NCAA tournament bid. But right now, as we get underway, the consolation semis are set to begin, as we'll have 125 action coming up. On our mat here at mat 1, it'll be Diego Sotelo, the 3 seed from Harvard, going up against Marcello Milani, the 4 seed from Cornell. Sotelo, one of the ranked wrestlers, big reason why there's 3 bids allocated to the Ivy League here at 125. He's obviously got to keep his business going, but Milani, he had a tough one, 4-1 sudden victory loss to Suleiman Ba. He's going to want to bounce back here, but a tough opponent to do so against.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, you got to think about, keeping your season alive at this point. It's do or die for these guys. So, you just want to come out with a lot of energy. Obviously, like, coming off a loss is never easy, but I think you just got to find a way to get your energy back, get your mind back, get your body back, and just, come and compete at the highest, level you can.
During this session here, the consolation semis, there can only be 4 tickets punched to the NCAA tournament, and that are the 2 weight classes, 141 and 184, in which there are 4 bids allocated. The winners going into third place match will both be locked in. For the rest, if there's 3 bids, well, you're just trying to stay alive for a chance for that third place matchup. And if there's obviously 1 or 2 bids, well, right now it's just about getting your best finish and seeing if there's any at-larges that may go in your favor.
Yeah, you can only control what's in front of you. You can't control what's happened in the past or anything that's out of your control. So you just got to go out here and keep wrestling.
And beyond all that, it ultimately comes down to, well, pure old pride, wanting to have the best finish possible against your Ivy League opponents.
Definitely. A lot of ego in this game.
So that's obviously everything that's on the line. No score between Sotelo and Milani. The other consolation semi in action right now at 125 has the aforementioned Suleiman Ba from Colombia going up against Brown's Jared Bruner. Stalemate here and back into it. Well, the first time we see Diego Sotelo here on mat 1, he had a tech fall against Bruner and then lost a major decision to the 2 seed Max Gallagher in the semis. He's 11-5 in his senior campaign, 2-time NCAA qualifier each of the previous 2 years, and including last year, getting an upset against the 5 seed in the first round. He is a big match wrestler, and he can beat anybody, so he's going to try to battle back here.
Yeah, totally. He's a tough guy and someone who, Harvard has gotten a lot of wins out of. As you see, Milani's going to score a takedown here, get out to an early lead with short time in the first period. We'll see if he can ride it out.
Kept hold of the 2 legs for just long enough, and Marcello Milani taking care of business. The sophomore grabs a lead late in the first period.
Yeah, short time takedowns. We talk about how important they are. 3-0 versus 3-1 is a huge difference maker.
Marcello was part of the first match in this tournament. Obviously, there were 2 going on coinciding, but it was a sudden victory loss to Suleiman Ba. And, well, we've had quite a few 4-1 sudden victories so far over these first 2 rounds.
Yeah, these have been competitive matches, and it's a lot of fun to watch when you're, constantly having to figure out, in the last 30 seconds who's going to win the match.
Well, that be where we're headed now. A neutral start to this one in this second period. Still battling at it. A little bit surprised we haven't seen Sotelo really turn on the jets just yet, as he's trying to feel out the process here in the second, trailing by 3.
He's got double underhooks here. We'll see if he's able to utilize the position and try to get an angle.
There's a frustrating finish from both sides there as they run out of room. The first meeting between these 2 was in favor of Sotelo, but a tight decision, 6-3, back on January 25th. And so we do expect this one to go down to the wire. Marcello Milani might be ranked 4th in this bracket, or seeded 4th, I should say, to be more accurate. Not ranked by the coaches, but 26th in the RPI. And so certainly he's a very viable wrestler and showing with the lead here against Sotelo, defending very well on the tie-up high. Sotelo on top here in terms of the tie. Maybe trying to get a rip down here and turnaround. In short time in the second period.
Yeah, you've seen Sotelo dig those double underhooks. He hasn't been able to score off of it, but I'm curious to see if he continues to try to do that or try to get to a leg attack.
Last seconds here. And so Sotelo trailing by 3. Choice will be coming up here as we look at the consolation semis. Suleiman Ba in the lead on the other match through 2 periods against Jared Bruner. But the winner of these 2 matches will battle it out for 3rd place. And then those that are defeated will battle it out for 5th place in the Ivy League 125-20. We get a quick look in at what's going on at mat 2 there as well. It's 13-5 in favor of Ba in the 3rd after a Bruner escape. Here's still 3-0 the score. The waterfall. And we're going to blow this one dead. Not neutral position. It was actually Sotelo on top, I should say. Milani can help himself out with an escape, go up by 4. And obviously an interesting situation here when Sotelo chose neutral to begin period number 2.
Yeah, and you know, basically what he's trying to do is just get to work on top. And he's working hard. He very well could get a turn here and win the match with a 4-point set of back points.
Another dangerous situation here, so. Milani getting a quick ask from the lead official for this match. They've been rotating who's at the center and who's on the boundaries to help out 2 officials for each mat here today. And I'll be honest, I'm not sure when it comes to the finals if there's going to be one of those 4 officials sticking around as a 3rd or both of them to go with the normal 2. That's something we'll worry about later at 6:30, but for now, obviously, another session here in the consolation semis. 20 matches in the consolation semis, with the first 2 in action right now. Milani leading by 3. Sotelo on top, trying to work and get a turn here with a minute left to go. Trusting his decision-making after opting for neutral position to begin period number 2 and giving Milani the option to start on the bottom in the 3rd. It is a Suleiman Ba victory elsewhere at 125. So the winner of this will battle Ba for 3rd place at 125. A stall warning against Milani. And again, he's up by 3:30 seconds. Yes, this riding time point about to be locked in for Sotelo, but there's still 1 point to give.
Yeah, I'm not sure, you know, what you do if you're Sotelo. You're down by 3. Like, you know, even if Milani gives him another stall call here with 15 seconds left, he's totally fine to do that. He's not going to get 2 more stall calls. So if I'm Milani, I don't really need to do much, and he tries to go for it.
Oh, he had a split second, and then Milani pops out. And he will win 4-2 in the decision. And now for Diego Sotelo, he's going to have to settle for 5th place at best. He is not in the hunt for the automatic bid into the NCAA tournament. And now he has to rely on at-large, 1 of 4 bids. Meanwhile, Milani keeps his hopes alive, and he takes down the 3 seed. He's the highest remaining seed in the consolation bracket can still punch his ticket to Philadelphia.
Yeah, just wrestled really well, wrestled smart, stayed in good position, and just made it really tough for